She has many shows. One is called This Could Get Awkward, which it might get awkward. And also she has a show called Hot and Bothered, where she invites comedians and burlesque performance. That's amazing, right? That's amazing. So please give a big round of applause for Tera Kilbride! Thank you. Wow, we got a novel. One more time for Anja. Giving us some good information there. That was great. That was super great. I'm surprised we haven't talked about this yet. Give me a cheer if you're dating. Give me a cheer if you're dating. Okay. Sort of. Give me a cheer if you're killing it dating. Nobody in the room. Okay. Give me a cheer if you find dating very awkward. Yeah. That's a very awkward response. I tend to be a very awkward dater, and I'll give you guys an example. I found myself at this bar around closing time. Now, I historically date men. However, it's Berlin. And I was feeling myself one night. So there's clearly some chemistry between me and this woman, right? But she knows I'm a little sensitive. So she looks at me, she touches my face, she goes, "Tera, what are you so afraid of?" I didn't know what to say, so I just said, "Ghosts!" She was German, guys, so it kind of came out like, "What are you so afraid of?" The severe lack of gun control laws in my country. "What are you so afraid of?" "I don't know, you dragging me into a sex engine and pegging me from behind while Rammstein's playing?" Like, I don't know, I'm new here. Didn't make friends that night, guys. Speaking of my country, I am from the United States. Thank you, that was awkward, yeah. Yeah, it's a cute little failed democracy. Yeah. We tried. I am from a very glamorous part of the U.S. known as North Dakota. Yeah, that's right. It's known for two things: cold weather and emotional repression. So I feel at home in Germany. Feels good, yeah. I love telling Europeans where I'm from because Europeans basically know New York and California, right? Like, yeah, Europeans do not know how to point out North Dakota on a map. But to be fair, Americans don't know how to point out Germany on a map. Nor Europe. Nor how to spell map. I was an only child, or as my mom likes to say, a surprise gift from God. Yeah, I feel you. Hey. We actually didn't have a lot of money growing up. My stepfather was into pyramid schemes, although we were so broke they were just triangles. Yes, that's a polarizing joke, I'm well aware. I'm still getting used to the international humor here, because, Americans, we laugh at certain things, and Germans tolerate certain jokes. Das ist interessant, ja, super! This is a demonstration of German laughter, guys. I'm a Euromut myself. My dad was Polish, his last name was Sabuchak, but I take my mom's last name, which is Kilbride. Yeah, it's laughable. It makes sense, though, because I come from a long line of strong, independent Kilbride women. Yeah, it's a Gaelic for violently opposes marriage. Whenever I hear "speak now and forever hold your peace," that's when I get stabby, guys. That's when I want to start cutting. Don't let the sweet face fool you. When I was deciding what cities to move to, it was actually between New York and Berlin. But New York, that's a city that will chew you up and spit you out. Where Berlin just slowly bothers you to death. Right? It does. It's like when you're first dating, you're real excited. One day you wake up and you go, "Wow, you're really annoying, aren't you?" It's like New York, the city that never sleeps. Berlin, the city that never gets its shit together. How could one city be that uptight and fucking lazy at the same time? I know the city that invented currywurst and socks with sandals. What the fuck, Berlin? But I moved here because, you can still afford to live here, right? But have you noticed that, times are changing? Rents are increasing? If I get to a situation where if I go to a park and there's more CrossFit happening than drug deals, it's over, I'm tapping out. I am applying for jobs recently, and yay. And it's weird, trying to join the ranks of capitalism when capitalism is literally destroying our planet. That's like seeing Jesus Christ hanging on the cross and trying to sell him medical insurance. It's like trying to feed Gandhi a cheeseburger. That's like trying to date a man for intimacy. That's that's a joke, yeah. It's hard for me too, because like Anna, I quit drinking. Alright. Americans usually politely clap and Europeans just go, why? Why? Yeah, the first beer I ever tried was called Natural Ice. It was, it was made in Wisconsin. Not to be confused with Unnatural Ice, also made in Wisconsin, also known as meth, guys. Very popular in Wisconsin, yeah. I don't know about you, but I always find that I have timing issues with dating, right? Like Kat was saying, the avocado. It's a very, very special timing issues. Hookups are not a problem, but to find someone on the same page, there's a very narrow window in which you gotta catch them, right? He's just been through a breakup, he's just been through divorce, he's still a little wounded. Best time to catch him. Just reach in there and just grab him, like, suck my clit, like this pain, she'll never love you, get in there! I don't want to be even, I don't want to be equal, I want to get even. Yeah. No, what you do if you're nice, you actually wait till enough time has passed and he's emotionally available. Except if that's laughable. Except if he's German, then he's never emotionally available. Das Fenster ist geschlossen. Real tight. And my friends say, like, Tera, you gotta go out there when you sense that window. You gotta strike while the iron's hot like a good gambler. Well, I strike after weeks of research like a serial killer. At that point, he's already taken, and I end up with a bunch of uncomfortable text messages and someone I gotta avoid in public like a family member. I like doing comedy, but you always have to have other jobs. So a friend told me early on, just find something that nobody else wants to deal with and get good at it. So I work with German kids. They're the worst. It's easy to get back at their parents, though. You just send them back to their parents talking like the most annoying English speakers I know, Americans. So next day at dinner, the little kids are going, excuse me, Matavata, we ordered more schnitzel a while ago. Give me the manager! They send me a Hansi McAtrin, and I send them back all Karens. Yes. I'll leave you with this. A friend of mine told me, I think that I know what your problem is with dating, Tera. I was like, oh, really? He said, yeah, you're a demisexual. I was like, demisexual? Yeah, you can't have sex with anyone unless there's some amount of emotional connection. I was like, oh, back home we just call that not being a sociopath. Apparently in Berlin you gotta qualify that statement. This is a place where there are actual sex dungeons and I'm the fucking freak for having feelings? What a buzzkill! Folks, you haven't been a buzzkill, you've been delightful. I've been Tera. Please give it back to